welcome back. I'm here with Grace.
Oh, hi. I didn't know I was on camera.
I'm in your defense, I did just start the stream immediately.
Oh, amazing.
So, hey everyone.
Hey.
We are about to do a very fun challenge. A challenge that is one of my favorite challenges, arguably, in Survivor or Survival Challenge history. It is a very popular one, if you will say, so I won't give it away.
To watch, not to play.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know if I do very well playing this challenge, so that's your little spicy little insider scoop hint until we see what the challenge is, because obviously the camera's facing this way instead of where we need to be. But if you can tell based on where we are on the property, you may know a key component of this challenge based on like what's behind us. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around and show you all of our friends walking in because they're joining. So you can see our loved ones are over here by the gallows, in between the pond and the gallows, to watch the challenge. So that's your second hint. And here are our contestants coming in over here. Once you get here, when you're coming to hang out with us, can you just sound off in the comments? How's everything going? Ooh, Allison. That's another great hint as to what the challenge is. I would love if everyone would do their very best once you figure out what the challenge is to try and describe it with emojis in the comments. That's what I'm interested in. Ooh, we have our friends. Yay! Hey, welcome! Hey! Thanks for joining us. We have our friends taking off some clothing here, so safe to say it does involve the water. So a popular challenge that involves the water and a platform in the middle of the water. Interesting. And if you look over here, my friend Evan has some little little seat cushions. I don't know what to call those guys in his hand. So, interesting. Ooh, okay. I like that emoji. A little kayak guy. There are kayaks in the water. They will not be kayaking though, but that was a really good guess. Stokes, what is this challenge? You ever heard it? Ever heard of it, anybody? Platform. Pads. Big pushing pads. Hey, Baltazar.
Everybody.
He did not want me on camera. He literally tried to yeet the opposite direction of where my camera was going. That is correct, Allison. We are competing in Sumo at Sea. For those of you who don't know what Sumo at Sea is, John will explain it in about 5 minutes. For those of you that do, you're as excited as I am. They compete and wrestle, basically try and push each other off the platform in the middle of the water. It is such a fun challenge. So fun to watch. As a not strong person, can't imagine I would be good at competing in it. Nicole is doing great. Let's see. Ooh, we got the wrestling emoji. That was a good one. I love that you guys have fun with me and you participate in my antics. I'm actually going to flip the camera around while all of our friends are casually undressing in front of us to give them a lick of privacy while they do that. Yeah. Get a peep show, I guess, in Survival Challenge. So we'll just hang out for a little bit together and chill. Oh, you're fine. It's facing me. You also can be on. You don't have to.
Okay. Cool.
Go around.
Thank you.
There's Amir from season 10. So our friends are getting ready to compete in the challenge. They don't know what it is yet, but I think they're starting to get an inkling because they're going in the water. They see what's happening over there. There's all my friends. Say hey to my friends. Hey, my friends. Yeah, I see a good number you already commenting. So who are you rooting for? Who are we rooting for tonight? Rooting for Kaylee and Nicole. Awesome. I can't unfortunately tell your loved ones right now that you're rooting for them because they can't know really anything about anything. But after the game, when they come back and watch all these videos because they want to relive their experience, to see all your comments and how much you were supporting them. So thank you for doing that. I am so curious how this strategy would go, Allison, because genuinely I think people would just be a little bit scared of you. I don't think they would want to go up to you because just unhinged energy. Alrighty, looks like they are ready to go, so we're gonna flip.
If you have one extra member, so someone's going to be sitting this one out.
Oops, sorry.
This challenge is called Sumo at Sea.
Okay.
What's going to happen is
I just
you're
heard
going to
an
put yourself in order
exasperated
from
sigh
1 to 4.
from Val based on hearing the word
You want to go
sumo
out
at
on
sea.
the floating platform. When you get out to the floating platform, you're going to climb up. You're going to be in a kneeling position, and you're going to get one of these blockers.
We are rooting
The way
for
we
safety.
want you to hold
We are
this,
rooting for safety.
you want to put your right arm through, grab the left side, your left hand side, and grab this. You're going to be blocking each other like this to get the other folks off the platform. Keep it simple. You're not using your legs to push anybody off. All of the pushing is going to happen up here. We realize at some point you're going to knock over and fall. Just try to get yourself back in position.
So
and you're going to
the
have
biggest
both your
thing here
hands
that John
here
is
the
explaining
best
for
way you
Sumo
can.
at Sea
If for some
is
reason this
that
gets knocked out,
you
have a free
are
hand,
not kicking, you're not really like pushing with your hands, you're not using free hands, you are only pushing people with your little blocker. You're kind of trying to nudge people with a giant pillow off. So the safest version of the challenge we can do without, hopefully getting hurt. But this one is going to be quite a physical challenge, which we really haven't had much of a physical challenge yet. We usually tend to not, just because, again, safety things, we don't have the kind of medical, we have obviously medical on site, but we don't usually have the same kind of support that I'm sure the real show has, so this is one of our most physical challenges that we do on Survivor Challenge at a regular basis. Nicole does have a low center of gravity.
2 points, you're no longer eligible for immunity. You're going to play for one immunity.
Okay.
Only one tribe gets immunity, John has just revealed. So 2 tribes are going to tribal. They're going to have... Lila, Queen, running through all of the contestants. Love her. It was against her parents' wishes that she ran across the field, but she's doing great. Lila, do you want to come this way? Come here. Nope, she doesn't. She does not. I love her. Alrighty, so they're deliberating on who they're going to sit out because we have a couple of tribes who have 1 extra person. They will only need 4 people in this challenge. Basically, the way it's going to end up working
Come on in here,
is...
I'm going to re-clarify. All 4 of you are going to be out there. You're going to play all 4 heats, and we're going to see which tribe has the most points.
We get 6,000 views, Sam
That
and I
tribe
will
is going to spot. If there's a
Someday, we might. That's so true. 6,000 views in 10 minutes, and I will wrestle Taylor at Sumo at Sea.
share.
Taylor, I think, just really wants to beat me up. And you know what? That's her business.
No, we don't.
That's her business.
Friends,
2 teams are going to tribal, correct?
sumo wrestle friends. That's it.
Friends who sumo wrestle together stay together, is what I'm hearing.
one tribal council.
Okay, so again, 2 tribes are going to tribal council. They're going separately to tribal council. But the way this is going to go is they're going to rotate through all 4 players of their tribe. All 3 are going to be on the all 3 of them. I think he just said 2 are going, unless he's spoken correctly. John, 1 or 2 immunity.
1 tribe to tribal, 2 immunities.
1 tribe to tribal, 2 immunities. Okay. That time I didn't say it wrong. John said it wrong. So.
I was like, wait. I was like,
Yep, you'll all go down to the water. Yep, you won't go in at the same time, but you'll go down. So, those who are in our first round are coming up right now. So what's going to happen is they're going to go and swim up to the platform. All the rest of the players are just going to hang out over here.
Put yourself in your line for 1.
They are going to go swim out to the platform. All 3 of them are going to compete in this round. I believe once the first person touches the water, yep.
sumo wrestle again, and then you don't want points.
You don't want points.
You don't want
So if you touch the water, you get a point for your team. Oh, these are our friends who are sitting out of the challenge. Okay. They are sitting, that's true. And that is KP and Kat. So all of our other friends are hanging out here. They're going to hang out just chilling and then head out to the platform. So yeah, they're going to start with 3 people on the platform. The first person to hit the water is going to stay out for a heat. The 2 who are still on the platform are going to keep going. Then they're going to have a loser of that. And then the winner of that is going to face, or maybe the loser of the second one is going to face the loser of the first one. Basically, people are going to get points. a Luke, Luke, and a Ned.
I really wanted this challenge.
You would have bodied this challenge.
They're gonna bring it back. It's a brand new challenge, and you know what? They skipped it. Skipped the season.
Honestly, though, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna zoom in because obviously they're like out on the water and far away.
Survivor's ready.
Yeah, it's a small platform. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, Aussie Lou. So that was quick. This platform is small and it's also inflatable, right? So the edge of it is going to be not strong. You can see that like Luke literally just going near the edge, like his body weight just kind of like brushed it off. Sorry, I said that. I was like, you can see this, and then it was not showing anything. I'm gonna scoot over this way so that I am out of the way of our sweet friend Alex on camera. Yep. So then here yeah. What team just won that? That was the new. Not their color. I was like, I don't know what tribe that is. It was a new tribe. I don't.
Roman tribe?
I think it's the Alright, Ned pushing off Luke M. So Luke M was on the the new Wiaya. So that's the orange tribe. So new Wiaya has a point. They are the ones. Second persons, no, it's not the 2 points. That's a lie. Yeah, John was wrong. This one is they're going through all 4 people, and the team with the most points after all 4 people will be going back to tribal.
Giving everyone a chance to wrestle.
Yeah. So if one team is at 3 points after the 3rd round, then we'll stop.
Oh, so there's plenty of room.
Yeah. So right now, and then so we'll probably have to go back through teams as well, because 2 tribes are going to be immune. So I'm not sure actually how the point system works. We're just going to enjoy watching our friends wrestle in a pond. So we have Dan for new Lonan, Leah for new Wupon.
For new Wupon? Yeah,
Wupon.
Yep.
And then
Ali for new Wiaya.
Yeah, Wapoon. It's Wapoon, not Wupon. And then then Ali for new Wiaya. Oh my god.
Well,
I think
bodied that.
Dan was the last one on. Ali knocked himself off.
Yeah, he went so hard, and Leah but she also held her own.
She did hold her own. That was a lot. I'm gonna be honest. That was kind of a lot.
So technically, we could do that. But, I mean, he tried to get very aggressive. So.
And I mean, yeah. Interesting. Okay, that's a choice that was made. Okay, so for this one, we are seeing, Leah versus Ali with Dan earning no points for Lonan. So Lonan currently has 0 points in the first 2 rounds. We'll either see Wiaya getting a 2nd point or new Wapoon getting a point.
Get the body. Shoot.
Yeah, that was going to be...
We've got 1 and 1.
Yep, so Wapoon has 1 point, Wiaya has 1 point. And we're on to round 3. We see Kaylee coming in for new Lonan. We see Griffin coming in from new Wiaya. Or I see him, you didn't see him, I was pointing in the wrong spot. And we see Declan coming in for new Wapoon.
You know, something I don't miss? The slugginess of this phone.
What's the mint team's name? Lonan. New Lonan. The Lonan tribe was previously today. They were calling themselves the Lindsay Lonan. tribe. They're very silly. I'm enjoying everyone's company this season. They're all being silly. She was super funny. I mean, yes, I hear you, just because she was quite close to the edge, but also, like, no one made her line up there. Like, that was kind of where she chose to line up. She could have moved in closer to the middle if she wanted to.
Also, the more rounds it goes in, it gets pretty slippery up there too. So
yeah, it's wet. That platform is very, very wet. Like, they're going to be sliding all over the place. It's not going to be hard to slip off the platform.
You definitely want to keep your body grounded.
Yeah, Declan is up really high.
Yep.
And so is oh my gosh.
You didn't have to pick it up. Let's go, Kaylee.
Oh.
Come on, Griffin, let's go. Come on, Griffin.
So, yeah, because technically the first person. Oh wait, yeah. No, I think Kaylee had the challenge on. So Declan had to be last one standing. But Kaylee seemed to think that Declan didn't need to push her off and said yeah, you didn't need to push her off. So I'm not sure Kaylee understood the challenge though.
Go, Griff. Survivor's ready. Go.
Well, that is one point across the board for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was Lonan. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So every tribe has one point. This is the final round. So this is going to decide who is 100% going to tribal council. That's crazy, actually. I also love her swimsuit. That's so cute.
We love a good laced up back.
I need a new swimsuit. That's unrelated to the game, but I do need a new swimsuit. I haven't bought one in a few years. Yeah, treat myself a lot. So yeah, we have Paul, Nicole, and Val, and whoever loses this challenge will be sending their tribe to tribal council.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
1-1. So this last round will determine who's about to told.
I think, they all have different skills here, not different skills, but different odds. Like Nicole has, someone mentioned earlier, a very low center of gravity, so she's teamy. I think if Nicole can kind of maneuver, maybe like avoid a little bit during this, it might be good for her. Again, you should be aware of where you are on that platform.
Get low!
Yeah, get low, good strategy to Ollie. Yeah, Val is quite close to the edge, and so is Paul. Nicole is more in the middle.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
They are fighting. They're all fighting to stay in the middle more than anything.
Girls are. Oh.
Oh my gosh, this is so. Go, Nicole.
Go, Nicole!
I'm like really impressed.
Get behind her! Get behind her!
Okay.
Oh my
Get behind her! Don't say sorry! Get her down! Get her off! Yeah!
Wow, that was exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Paul, I'm crying. Paul literally apologized to Nicole during that challenge. He said, I'm sorry.
So Leia is avoiding tribal council. I'm sure they don't need to be that way.
Yeah, their team just went to tribal. They are not going back now, so congratulations to new Iaya. Right? That was
Probably the most exciting
very intense round. I think it's going to be a team between Nicole and Val, because it seemed like Val just kind of started towards the edge a little bit, and I think she kind of lost her footing.
They're both gonna go for it.
Oh yeah. I honestly don't know.
Just a lot of congratulations to Pet. So please, share those.
Yeah, good for Paul. This is going to determine whoever loses this one, their tribe is going to tribal. Oh, they're discussing something over there on production. So.
So you got a little bit of.
Take off strong.
If they're with kicking, we're going to play that.
Oh.
We're not allowed to kick.
Okay.
So it sounds like I was honestly so into that, I didn't notice, but they were kicking during that round. So because there was kicking, they are replaying. Paul has to go back out and compete again.
There was a lot of limbs being flown, so good on the judges and good on everyone for making this safe.
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe that's what Paul was apologizing for. Maybe we missed it. I was so engaged I didn't notice anything that was happening.
So this could again be a changer. So who knows?
Yeah, someone new might be. Maybe.
We'll see. Ooh, but they're both positioned on the blue part, which is a little bit
I will say though, strategically, like obviously it makes sense to try and win the first one, but strategically,
Finish it, Paul! Finish it, Paul! Finish it! Nice!
okay. So,
okay. All right, so didn't change anything, but it was fair. There was no kicking, so we're happy it happened. I will say though, strategically, right, Paul comes back out, let's say the girls were like, hey, maybe we should get Paul out first. Then it means that one of them would have to face Paul by themselves. Right. And with Paul winning the first heat, maybe that's not what they wanted to do. Maybe they feel like they had more of a chance against the other woman. But I don't know. They both held their own very well in that first one. I also appreciate that even though this is a competitive challenge, everyone's helping each other back onto the rig, or onto the platform.
because knowing it would take you like 10 minutes.
It would, I can't, that's, yeah, that's like the fish you caught last night. If you didn't see Taylor catch fish last night, you should. Here we go. Oh no. Yeah. I think she wanted to try and get some energy behind her.
That's a ballsy move. I mean, I love the strategy, but it did not fit out.
Yeah, that was definitely a bold strategy, but you got to keep the lower angle on this one. There's new alone and head to tribal council, and that tribe is Kaylee, Nicole, Ed, Dan, and Kat are headed to tribal. I think she's behind us here. Oh, there she is. Hey!
Was that the end?
Yeah.
Yay!
So for
Yep. So that'll be Kat's first time at tribal. Yeah. So alrighty, that is the end of that challenge. Again, that one that was really stressful.
6,000 likes. 6,000 likes for us to go jump in now.
You have 5 minutes to get us to 6,000 likes so that you can watch me wrestle Taylor out there on the mat. If you want to see me get beat up,
No.
share this.
No,
okay?
no
If that's what you want. If that's what they want.
No kicking.
I will kick. That's the only way I stand a chance. Oh, wait, let's...
I do want to share that. I want to see this.
No, stop. Jason literally overheard that and said, oh.
Where do we have to like? Yeah.
Do you see what I had to live with here? Do you see this? Well, Jason got beat up, so now he wants me to get beat up. Misery loves company, I guess. Okay. Anyways.
I'll you $100 to do that.
Greg, stop. This is... I think we should end the stream now,
Yeah, let's do
honestly. Everyone just go home, okay? Maybe we'll come back. We'll see if I'm in the mood. Goodbye.